it's no secret that Donald Trump had a strained relationship with the intelligence community, but a new chapter published by the CIA underscores just how troubled that relationship was. Trump didn't get a briefing in the last month of the presidency.
That's how it appears. It's a little bit dodgy the way that it's written. It's almost as if John Helgerson didn't want to say it that bluntly, but he pointed out that before Donald Trump left for Mar-a-Lago for the holidays, which was somewhere around December 23rd, 2020, that he had his last briefing with his regular PDB briefer and said, "I'll see you later." But she wasn't planning on going down to Mar-a-Lago and briefing him during the holidays. But the book says that he came back and they were scheduled to have a briefing on January 6th, but they didn't have one, and they didn't have one until the end of Trump's term, which does add up to almost a month of no intelligence getting to the president. Even though the PDB would be delivered, he may have literally touched the book, as his first briefer said, but he didn't actually read anything.
It's hard to believe that we could live in a country in which the leader could just decide to stop taking intelligence briefings. But as of December 2020, with a month left in his presidency, Donald Trump did just that.
Donald Trump did not want to sit there and listen to the objective facts as judged by the intelligence community. He wanted to talk. He wanted to interrupt. He wanted to ask questions and not really focus on what the evidence was as much as what he thought the evidence was.
The CIA has just published records available publicly on its website regarding the former president's relationship with the organization. And there's some truly fascinating details within the report. Not only how Trump stopped taking intelligence briefings, but how the CIA had to tailor what information Trump was getting to fit his very specific needs. Think fewer articles, shorter page lengths, and ultimately accepting that he would never actually read the reports himself. The information published, much of which we've heard about in rumor form over Trump's tenure, is confirmed here for the first time. The biggest piece of news is that while Trump received intelligence briefings regularly at the beginning of his term, he later settled into only 2 briefing sessions per week, even though the briefings were published every single day. But in late 2020, Trump stopped receiving them altogether. He took no briefings for the last month or so of his term. Former CIA Inspector General John Helgerson headed this report, which also serves as a chapter of his new book, Getting to Know the President. He writes that, quote, briefings were to resume on January 6th, but none were scheduled after the attack on the Capitol. This bombshell news is just one of many truly shocking revelations from the report, which also includes details like the fact that Trump's briefing agency was the largest and most organizationally diverse group of such experts ever deployed for transition briefings of candidates and presidents-elect, with 14 substantive experts from multiple agencies to assist him. Even so, Trump lambasted the agency for conducting witch hunts and being politically motivated. Every new president gets a book full of information about all the foreign leaders who the president might eventually speak with. David Priest notes on Twitter that, quote, Trump's book was delayed because no one at Trump Tower felt comfortable receiving the classified book and being responsible for it. And it was also revealed just how far the CIA went to tailor the material to Trump's specific brand of intelligence. They reduced the number of articles and each article's length. It was confirmed that Trump never actually read the briefings, but took oral briefings instead. Quote, he touched it, Trump's first full-time PDB briefer said about the president's intelligence book. But, quote, he doesn't really read anything. Even though this is all brand new news, I'm not sure any of us are truly shocked. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.